Lambert. My favorite high school moment was probably sophomore year and just playing a lot. Just the whole season, meeting all the guys, being on varsity.
My name is Daniel Fisher. My favorite moment here was through a complete game against Blessed Trinity. I'm Will Hensley, and my most memorable moment is when I hit my first high school home run junior year.
Braden Bamborowski. My favorite moment from this past year is throwing a complete game against Woodstock.
Daniel Carlson. My favorite memory was last year throwing a complete game against Johnson.
Matthew Santander. My favorite moment is probably getting my first ever base hit on varsity, getting a double out west.
I'm Ethan Gray, and my favorite moment was doing team dinners after practice.
Christian Gonzalez, and my favorite moment is moving here and having a chance to play with these boys.
Blake Hyman and beating BT in extra innings this year.
Jimmy Larson, and my favorite moment was closing out the game against BT in extras.
Yeah, Brendan Newberry, and my favorite moment was hitting a walk-off sac fly against Marist.
Reed Howard, my favorite baseball moment was when I pitched in the playoffs last year against Grace.
I'm Will Nelson, and my favorite memory was last year when I first threw somebody out in Florida.
Andrew Gow, probably my favorite moment was my first save against Woodstock.
My name is Richard Westrop, and my favorite baseball is probably last year when I had my first varsity hit.
Blake Boland. My favorite memory was my first appearance against Buford.
I'm Jack Ferguson, and my favorite moment was scoring the game-winning run against South last year.
Hi, my name is Parker Brocious, and my favorite moment was hitting a game-tying double in the bottom of the 7th inning against North.
I'm Jack Stewart. My favorite high school moment was hitting a double at UNG.
Justin Haskins, and my favorite high school moment was my first varsity hit against Marist.
I'm Nathan Dvorsky, and my favorite moment was breaking up the no-hitter against Buford in the bottom of the 7th.
All right, Todd, thank you for getting us started. This has been, for me personally, something that I really wanted to happen for several reasons. Number one, our kids deserve this. And as things go on that you can't control, and we are learning a lot about life, unfortunately. But there's a lot of great things that came out of this year, and you made that happen. So I wanted to really celebrate this and make sure we understand what you meant to our program, what you brought to our program, and how much we appreciate what you brought to our program. So that was a big deal for me to have tonight. What a beautiful night it's been. Great weather, and to be able to share it with you guys is even better. As we get started, there are some people I want to thank. There are a lot of people who went through a ton to make this happen, and mostly that would be our board. Cheryl Gray, Susan Schaefer, Todd Brocious, Garrett Dvorsky, and Jen Brocious. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. The first I want to recognize are our co-presidents, because there's one that's the face, and then there's the one that does all the work. Well, actually, she's both. She's the face, and she does all the work. But in name, Brandon is our president, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate when I asked you to take this on, and you said yes, and it's always been about the kids, and that's the biggest thing for me. There's a gentleman that Brandon played for at Tech. His dad, Scott McIntyre, was a player, but his dad, Tony, is the one that do the awards. I asked him to take it on and do a great job with it, and I gave him a couple of quotes. But he took it above and beyond, as he always does. So it is clean, though. It is clean. For Tony McIntyre, that's a big deal. So, but at this time, I would like for Brandon and Tamara to come up and thank you. All right, so the rest of our board members, John Bowen obviously can't be here. He's been our treasurer. Cheryl Gray was here. She's our secretary. Todd Brocious, he does our golf tournament, our ads. Susan Schaefer is board member, and she is our concession stand person. I did want to recognize Coach Hill. Unfortunately, Coach Hill's leaving us, but he was our announcer. We appreciate him. Our trainers, Mike Benfield and Dee Penamon. Our team moms, Amy Patterson, Susan Schaefer, and Tamara Hensley. And then also want to thank the Glukowski family for putting together our video for tonight. Please take the time, go over and look at that. Michael Mock and his crew with Greenlight, thank you for coming out this evening and doing this for us. We appreciate not just this, but what you've done for us all year. I would also make sure, as you're going through and seeing the pictures, why am I on that? That's not what I approved. We are going to also recognize our 9th grade team and our JV team. Obviously, they can't be here with the guidelines that we're having to follow, but I did want to recognize them this evening. So our freshmen, Bradley Gabriel, Landry Cochran, Nick Dufresne, Lucas Reyes, Kate Patterson, Will Gillis, Corey Glukowski, Jack Whipple, Grayson Madonia, Brian Cameron, Manuel Prados, Nick Blazak, McKenna Peters, and Tanner Peterson. And that's our 9th grade team. Round of applause. Thank you. All right, and our JV team, Wills Anderson, Jack Schaefer, Carlos Perez, Brandon Jones, Anthony Congro, Jet Badowski, Ben Hayes, Grant Whitsack, Tyler Boutwell, Sam Kibler, Johnny Smith, Cannon Duncan, Ashton Smith, JV team. I really appreciate our 9th grade JV. We got to play 15 games on the varsity. They weren't so lucky. And unfortunately, they didn't get 6 and 8 games apiece. So, but most people were in that. I actually found that we got a few more in than some others. But we appreciate their contribution this year and looking forward to the future with those 2 teams. All right, to our varsity. This group in general, with the leadership of our seniors, I've been very proud of. And it wasn't something that started in January. It wasn't something that started in February when we started playing games. This really started in August. And it started with work ethic in the weight room, a dedication to come in there every day and get after it, have a lot more intensity about what we're doing. Friday morning meetings, 7 o'clock, once a month. Conditioning, we brought 2 20s back. That was a blessing, right? The chair, we brought the chair in. There were a lot of good things. And I know in today's world, we're always about results. But it really wasn't about results for me. It was really about the growth. It was really about the young men and watching you become young men. And you taking responsibility for your actions and gelling. And there's no question in my mind on that Friday, we were going to get it done. And it was going to be out. No question about it. That was probably the most heartbreaking thing for me, was to know where we were as a team. I know we were getting ready to go, because I was excited for you. I think you were excited. I know where you were. I know where you wanted to go. And good things are going to happen. So we're going to recognize our underclassmen. So our first recipient is a 2-year letterman, Parker Brocious. Next, first-year letterman, Nate Pogorski. Next sophomore, first-year letterman, Justin Haskins. Juniors, second-year letterman, Braden Bambrowski. First-year letterman, Blake Bolin. First year letterman, Daniel Carlson. Second year letter, Richard Ferrer West. First year letter, Andy Dow. First year letter, Christian Gonzalez. First year letter, Ethan Gray. First year letter, Will Nelson. First year letter, Matthew Santander. Second year, you're exactly right, my bad, your fault. First year letter, Jack Stewart. All right, now it's on to our seniors. And I do want you to know, if you read the sign out there, a canceled season by no means undermines the impact that you guys have had on us. And we appreciate you. And that's why that sign's there, so you can be recognized for what you've given to this program, and it'll always be remembered. So at this time, Jack Ferguson. Jack, you embody the slogan, we either win or we learn. You are a selfless leader and a great teammate. Thank you for all your dedication in Lambert. You carry on that Lambert tradition and your values and everything you hope to achieve later on. Thank you, we appreciate you.
Jack Ferguson, number 2 for varsity, primarily played shortstop for us, accompanied by mom and dad this evening. Jack played 12 years of baseball throughout youth and high school, including 2 years on the varsity team here at Lambert. When asked what his most memorable baseball moment was his walk-off hit in the semifinals of a perfect game fall baseball classic. With regard to extracurricular activities at Lambert, Jack played baseball and was a member of DECA. His future plans include attending UGA and majoring in mechanical engineering. We'd like to thank his parents and all of his coaches for helping him get through up to this point. And throwing out his first pitch tonight will be his dad. It's impressive that his son feels like he needs a glove for this. I like it.
Oh, lefty, I didn't.
Round of applause for Jack Ferguson. All right, our next senior is Daniel Fisher. All right, Daniel, a gift is the beginning. The path to use that gift and accomplish success is paved with determination, desire, and passion. And you always use these character traits to fulfill your gift and realize your dreams. Best of luck in flag.
Daniel Fisher, number 20 for the Lambert team, was a left-handed pitcher. He's accompanied tonight by not only his mom and dad, but also by his papa, who is joining us via FaceTime. He played baseball for 16 years thus far, 2 of which are on Lambert's varsity team. His most memorable baseball moment was hitting his first and only grand slam on Mother's Day when he was 12. He was a member of DECA and DRN baseball, and his biggest accomplishment and goal was, since he was a struggling freshman, was to finish his senior year of high school with straight A's. His future plans are to play baseball on an athletic and academic scholarship at Flagler College in St. Augustine, Florida, and he plans to study sports management. He would also like to thank his mom and dad, and a special shout out to his papa, who taught him how to throw his very first baseball and who has been his best friend and biggest fan. Congratulations, Daniel. And throwing out the first pitch
This is not my choice, guys.
is going to be Susan Fisher, his mom.
Woo, woo, gotta say it's not my choice.
Next, Will Hensley. It is not adversity that defines us, but rather the drive and passion to overcome. Your hard work and desire created an opportunity for you and us to be successful. Never let adversity define you. Good luck at Gordon State College.
Will is attended by his parents, Tamara and Brandon. He was a left fielder, number 15 for the Lambert varsity team. He's played 13 years of baseball thus far in his athletic career, including 2 at Lambert High School as a varsity player. His most memorable baseball moment was hitting his first home run. He was also a member of FCA and Blessings in a Backpack. His accomplishments this year included being first team all-region, and he plans to attend Gordon State College to play baseball and major in business management. He would like to thank God, his family, and friends for getting him where he is today. And throwing out his first pitch tonight will be his mom, Tamara Hensley.
Got the skills from Dad, I see. Next senior, Garrett Hollenbeck. Your gift has been our benefit. You are a leader and a talented one. You ask of yourself what you ask of others. You choose to be the exception and not the norm. You chose team over me. Because of you, we found success. We thank you for your contributions, and we wish you well in North Georgia.
Garrett Hollenbeck, number 23, was a catcher for Lambert's varsity team. He's accompanied tonight by his mom and dad, Ken and Sherry. He's played baseball for 11 years, 3 of which were included in varsity for Lambert. His most memorable baseball moment, there's actually 2. One, hitting the walk-off in a semifinals during the 16U PG World Series, and also playing baseball with the clubs in the Dominican Republic. He was a member of the National Honor Society, DECA Club, and co-hosted Lambert AM. He's earned the Excellence in Citizenship Award, Male Scholar Athlete for the Year, All-County First Team, and All-County Second Team. He plans to play baseball at the University of Georgia, and he would like to thank all of his coaches for always helping him out. It has been a great ride at Lambert that got cut way too short. He's accompanied tonight by his mom and his dad, and throwing out his first pitch will be his mom, Sherry. Congratulations, Garrett.
All right, our next senior, Reed Howard. Reed, you are the true definition of a teammate, a selfless leader, and a foundation for others to stand with and compete as one. You are a rock of solidarity. Because you chose us, we found success. Best of luck at UNG.
Reed Howard, number 13 for the Lambert varsity team, was a pitcher. He's accompanied tonight by his mom and dad, Coach Rick Howard and Rhonda. He's played 13 years of baseball, 2 of which for the Lambert varsity team. His most memorable baseball moment was pitching in the playoffs last year. Extracurricular activities at Lambert obviously included baseball. His future plans include playing baseball and going to school at the University of North Georgia and studying marketing. He would like to thank his parents and all of his coaches for the hard work they put in to help him get to where he is today. Throwing out his first pitch will be his mom, Rhonda. Congratulations.
All right, our next senior, Blake Hyman.
Blake, you chose to preserve when others said you couldn't. Those others were us, all right? You didn't listen. You made the decision to follow your dreams, and our program is the beneficiary. Thank you, and best of luck at Berry.
Blake Hyman, number 8 for the Lambert varsity team, was outfielder. His special guests are his mom and his dad. He's played 11 years of baseball over his career, one of which was on the Lambert varsity team. His most memorable baseball moment includes winning the perfect game summer showdown last summer. His biggest accomplishment that he's proud of is maintaining a 3.9 grade point average while in high school.
His future plans include playing baseball at Berry College, and he'll be majoring in business management while going to school there. He would also like to thank his parents for always supporting him in the sport that he loves and for spending lots of money to make sure that he can be the best that he can be. Throwing out his first pitch tonight will be his dad. Oh, God. Congratulations, Blake.
All right. Congratulations, Blake. Next up, Jimmy Larson. Consistency. You brought this every day in your quest to be the best you can be. Your work and diligence in your craft made you a huge part of our success and will definitely be the difference in your success in the future. Good luck at Tech. Mom's like,
Jimmy Larson, number 11, was a pitcher for Lambert. He's accompanied this evening by his mom and his dad. He's played baseball for 13 years in total, 2 of which were on Lambert's varsity team. His most memorable baseball moment includes getting his first varsity start as pitcher. His extracurricular activities included baseball, National Technical Honor Society, FBLA, and was a mentor for 2 years at Settles Bridge Elementary School. Jimmy plans to attend Georgia Tech, majoring in electrical engineering, and he would like to thank his coaches, his teammates, and his family for his success. Throwing out his first pitch tonight will be his mom.
I designated someone else.
there you go. Hey, all right. And our last senior, Brenton Newberry. Never say never, because the limits, like fears, are often just illusions. You chose to put in the work, and because of that, our program changed the culture. Good luck next year at Young Harris College.
Brett Newberry, number 4 for the Lambert varsity team, was an outfielder. He's accompanied this evening by his mom and his dad. He's played baseball for 12 years in total, 2 of which were on the varsity baseball team. His most memorable baseball moment is getting the chance to play in Jupiter, Florida in the fall of 2019. His extracurricular activities at Lambert include, obviously, Lambert baseball, Lambert football, and Young Life. His future plans include playing baseball and attending school at Young Harris College, where he will pursue a major in finance. He would like to thank his teammates and his parents and all who have gotten him to this point tonight. And throwing out his first pitch will be his mom. Congratulations, friend.
Hey, all right. There you go, buddy, sir. Thank you. To our team, and I sent this to you on a text. This was actually when it became official that we were not going to be able to play this year or finish out. And I wrote out several texts, but none of them sounded right. I didn't know what to say to you. What I wanted to say was what you have accomplished this year, and this was that. How do you define a season that isn't complete? How do you measure success without a definitive finish? You choose to measure who we've become. We have grown. We're better teammates, better players, better men, better at relationships, better at diversity, better at competing, better at being a servant leader, better at seeing the great things we have to offer, better at understanding we get to and don't have to, better at communicating. We're better at being Lambert baseball. We changed the culture, and Lambert baseball is better because you chose to grow. That is really the measurement we should always use to determine success. I love you boys, and I miss you every day. And I thank you for what you've given to this year. It means a ton to me. It really does. You bought in. And because you bought in, you are better. We are better. I wish you nothing but the best in everything you do. To our seniors, I hope that what you get out of this is that take no day for granted, because it can be taken away from you in a heartbeat. Love what you're doing. Love who you're doing it with. And if you do those things, you're going to find success. You're going to find success. All right, our last thing is a Longhorn Baseball Award. We started this 2 years ago. It's something I've always wanted to do. It is who we as coaches thinks exemplifies what we're looking for. Character, commitment, teammate, selfless leader, all the things that we think that contribute to success. So our coaches voted, and this year's recipient is Reed Howard. You don't get anything, but you can come up. That concludes our 2020 banquet. I hope that we brought some closure this year. And gentlemen, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. Garrett, Garrett is going to have a few words.
Texted Coach Howard last night and asked if I could come up and say something, because I just really want to say thank you to everybody here, parents, players, everybody that's helped out these last 4 years. And Coach Howard Sr. literally told me to look back and see how much I've grown, and I really thought about it, and it's just crazy. Like freshman year, I was just a kid. Now, I'm still a kid, but I feel a lot older, and it's because of y'all. Every day in weight training, hanging out, like y'all really shaped me into who I am. And I really can't thank you enough. All the parents, every game, cheering all of us on. Yeah. I really can't thank any of you enough. Guys, like Coach Howard says, this stuff can go away really fast. So, I hope you'll take that to heart. That's it. I love all of y'all.
Yeah, it's this is what it's about. This is what we try to do from the time you get here to the end. And you know, Reed told me after when it was all said and done, probably one of the hardest things I do is when we're on the field together after our last game, and that's hard, you know. And it surprised me. He's like, "Dad, we're not going to get to do that," and it broke my heart a little bit because that's where I get to hug my seniors next, and I get to tell them what they meant to me. And the fact that because he's seen that for all his life, our seniors on the field at the end of the last game, and so he knows what that means. It broke my heart a little bit, and that's one of the reasons why this was so important to me, put this together, because we all need closure. And you know, it is I love what I do because I love seeing young men grow and develop, and you guys have done that, and I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to follow you and keep up with you. 2020, thank you very much. So I get to get my senior hugs now, though.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, buddy. Y'all bring something to write on the... Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you, Bubba. We got to see who was inside. Yeah. You know what I mean? Proud of you, Bubba.
Thank you, Coach.
No,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you, dude. My gut's what you did. Love you, buddy.